If you love crypto like we do, then you've definitely heard the term DeFi before. DeFi, that stands for Decentralized Finance, is a blockchain-based form of finance that does not rely on central intermediaries such as brokerages, exchanges or banks to provide traditional financial instruments, and rather utilizes smart contracts on blockchains, the most common being Ethereum. Welcome back to CryptoGeeks. In today's video, we'll be looking into different DeFi swap platforms, but before we get started, make sure to smash that subscribe button for your chance to win our monthly giveaway. Just comment down below, "I subbed," and you will be entered in the crypto giveaway. Check our About to find out what this month's giveaway is. Let's get started. Decentralized Finance DeFi enables regular people on the internet to make money the same way bankers do, by making money from the fees on financial services. In most cases, people do that by granting liquidity. Those investors stake and/lend digital currencies, not euros or dollars or any other fiat, and the lending is being done to apps rather than to individuals or companies like in the traditional system. One set of apps with the most demand for liquidity and the heaviest flow of transactions is decentralized exchanges, aka DEX, principally automated market makers AMM, led by Uniswap, which is one example. But how does anyone pick which AMM is the right one for their funds? Not so long ago, there was an uncertainty about how realistic it was to decentralize cryptocurrency exchanges. Besides dealing with slow execution speeds, traders on DEXs were helpless to frontrunners taking their smartest trades. DeFi platforms enable people to acquire funds from others, speculate on price movements on a range of assets using derivatives, trade cryptocurrencies, protect against risks, and earn interest in savings-like accounts. DeFi uses a layered architecture and highly composable building blocks. Some DeFi applications incur high interest rates, but are subject to increased risk. DeFi started in 2017 as a baby that nobody knew about, as everyone was distracted by the crypto bull run at the time. It took until April 2020 for the total value locked, aka TVL, which is similar to the market cap in crypto, to reach $1 billion. By the end of 2020, over $15 billion was deposited in several decentralized finance protocols, factoring in more than tenfold growth. If you think that's wild, DeFi then surged to around $100 billion by April 2021. Crypto.com's DeFi Swap was meant to be the best place to swap and farm DeFi coins at the best available rate, leveraging proven and audited protocols, while allowing an outstanding incentive program powered by CRO, Crypto.com's token similar to BNB for Binance. Users can swap among any two supported tokens upon spending a 0.3% swap fee. Now, let us look at some of the most popular DeFi swap platforms today. Uniswap. Uniswap is a very popular decentralized exchange protocol made on Ethereum. To be more specific, it is an automated liquidity protocol. Uniswap continues to be the clear market leader. It recently announced version 3.0, which considerably improves the notion of a liquidity provider in an automated market maker, aka AMM, which is managed by code and not by human operation. Big picture, with this new version, Uniswap gestured that it's laser focused on being the best AMM, full stop. It's not attempting to develop into other areas of DeFi. Instead, it desires to continue to lead in its niche. There is no order book or any centralized party that needed to make trades. Uniswap empowers users to trade without intermediaries, with a high degree of decentralization and censorship resistance. Uniswap is open source software. Okay, but how do trades occur without an order book? Well, Uniswap operates with a model that includes liquidity providers creating liquidity pools. This system renders a decentralized pricing mechanism that actually smooths out order book depth. Since the Uniswap protocol is decentralized, there is no listing process. Basically, any ERC20 token can be launched as long as there's a liquidity pool available for traders. As a result, Uniswap doesn't impose any listing fees either. In a sense, the Uniswap protocol serves as a kind of public good. Hayden Adams founded the Uniswap protocol in 2018. But the underlying technology that sparked its implementation was first defined by Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin. Uniswap leaves behind the traditional architecture of digital exchange in that it has no order book. It works with a constant product market maker design, a variant of the automated market makers model. Automated market makers are smart contracts that hold liquidity reserves of liquidity pools that traders can trade against. Liquidity providers fund these reserves. Anyone can be a liquidity provider who transfers an equivalent value of 2 tokens in the pool. In return, traders pay a fee to the pool, assigned to liquidity providers according to their pool share. Liquidity providers create a market by depositing an equivalent value of 2 tokens. These can either be ETH and an ERC20 token or 2 ERC20 tokens. These pools are generally made up of stablecoins such as DAI, USDC, or USDT, but this isn't necessary. In return, liquidity providers get liquidity tokens, serving their share of the entire liquidity pool. These liquidity tokens can be obtained for the share they represent in the collection. Pancakeswap. Pancakeswap swaps BEP20 and is also another popular decentralized exchange. Pancakeswap uses an automated market maker AMM model. That implies that while you can trade digital assets on the platform and the same as Uniswap, there isn't an order book where you're paired with someone else. Instead, you trade opposite a liquidity pool. Those pools are crowded with other users' funds. They deposit them into the pool, getting liquidity provider tokens in return. They can use those tokens to increase their share, plus a portion of the trading fees. One great thing regarding these types of transactions is they cost the same, whether you're transferring $10 or $10 million. For hedge funds and whales, these actions are negligible. CoinGecko ranks Pancakeswap as the most comprehensive DEX of them all, charging it over $5 billion in daily trade volume. Sushiswap. Sushiswap has a credit as the community-powered AMM. However, while Uniswap is the AMM for insiders, Sushiswap has opened itself up to the broader world and never stopped shelling out governance tokens to its liquidity providers. Sushiswap earned its position in DeFi by force, taking the limelight from Uniswap just long enough to create what seems to be a lasting place for itself in DeFi. Using an intelligent construct that's come to be related to vampire mining, the sushi chefs convinced Uniswap liquidity providers to turn over their tokens to its authority and let the protocol move all their assets to Sushiswap. Sushiswap succeeded in hoovering up a lump of value locked in Uniswap. It was a whole thing, as the children say. There was a mysterious part though. After Sushiswap completed the extraction of funds from Uniswap's pools, Uniswap had more assets under its control than it had when the struggle began. Uniswap was back on top. Sushiswap had another lead and had dropped considerably in the rankings. The drop in Sushi Awards and then the debut of Uni caused funds to come rushing back to the OG AMM. It looked like Sushiswap would change into an exciting footnote in DeFi history for a brief time, but it wasn't so. It's often said that community is everything in crypto, though it usually gets off as rhetoric. However, beneath the mist whirling in a typhoon of degens trailing yield over Ethereum's blocks and stealing up free space money as if they were playing a game of Temple Run, a team of skilled developers and businessmen were settling in at Sushiswap. Burgerswap. Burgerswap was the first Uniswap-like automated market maker AMM to launch Binance Smart Chain. The Burgerswap protocol enables users to earn rewards by giving liquidity using the Burger tokens. Yum! This can be accomplished with a simple Binance Smart Chain MetaMask wallet integration. However, Burgerswap is improving the game with the Burgerswap token, Burger, by incentivizing community participation as a means of increasing adoption, and it seems to be working. Burgerswap is designed for the community, and its growth will depend on the community by default. Burgerswap emphasizes a democratized decentralized exchange notion, which means that governance is not voluntary but mandatory. The users make the rules. They believe that most of the governance models in the DeFi space don't employ actual control, as these models heavily rely on coders to renew the contracts. Burgerswap is the people's exchange, and the people directly manage its parameters. ThorChain. Finally, we have ThorChain, which is one automated market maker on this list that doesn't run on Ethereum. There's not a lot of AMM activity outside of Ethereum. It remains to be understood what will happen with ThorChain. It's very, very new. But ThorChain is worth considering because it takes a completely different approach to settlement than any of the blockchains above. It trades between blockchains. ThorChain has its own blockchain, natively created to operate across multiple architectures. It uses a standard token to execute trades, for example between BTC and ETH, and it doesn't need to offer users a wrapped version of either. A trader can put BTC into ThorChain from their wallet and get ETH paid out to an ETH wallet. ThorChain offers an impermanent loss guarantee for deposits held by more than 100 days. ThorChain's team, before its launch, said their model displayed hardly any such losses for people who have that long. But you know the old saying, past performance is no guarantee of future returns. Rune is a governance token and also a utility token on the network. Users receive newly emitted Rune for serving as providers to the liquidity pools. Those governance tokens will be needed sooner than folks might be ready, because the primarily anonymous team behind ThorChain has pledged to completely step down from the project next year, running further developments over to Rune token holders. With that, we've come to the end of this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Also, do not forget to turn on the post notifications so that you don't miss out on our new uploads. Until then, keep watching our videos. See ya!